She wakes before the world remembers her name, not because she wants to, but because responsibility does not sleep. The room is quiet, yet her heart is loud, beating with worry, hope, exhaustion, and love. She sits on the edge of the bed, gathering strength that was spent yesterday, and the day before, and the years before that. She is a single mother, and the day has already asked more from her than it will ask for most. She was not raised believing she would do this alone. She imagined partnership, shared weight, shared dreams, but life rewrote the script without asking. Sometimes love left, sometimes life took someone away, sometimes staying became a danger greater than leaving. Whatever the reason, she stood alone, holding a small hand with a future that looked heavy and uncertain. They told her to be realistic. They told her survival was enough. They told dreams were a luxury for people with help. She listened for a while, because listening felt safer than fighting. Because when you are tired, even doubt feels comforting. But belief does not disappear. It hides quietly. It waits patiently. It grows stronger in silence. She learned quickly that being a single mother in America meant being judged before being understood. People saw her status, not her story. They saw numbers, statistics, labels. They did not see the nights without sleep, the mornings built on prayer, the strength rebuilt daily. She worked jobs that trained her spirit and still came home to create safety. She stretched dollars into meals and meals into memories. She learned to smile through exhaustion because children believe smiles more than explanations. Late at night, when the house finally rested, she sat alone with her thoughts and her dreams. That was where empires began, not in boardrooms, not in spotlights, but in silence, determination, and quiet courage. She doubted herself more times than she can count. She questioned her ability, her intelligence, her worth. She wondered if she was chasing illusions. But every doubt ended the same way, with responsibility. Someone depended on her courage. Single mothers do not have the luxury of waiting for confidence. They move with fear beside them. They learn while doing. They build while breaking. She failed more times than anyone applauded. Rejections came often. Doors closed loudly. Opportunities slipped through tired fingers. But resilience is built through repetition, not motivation. And she repeated hope again and again. She watched others move faster because they had support. She watched doors open easier for those without children waiting at home. But comparison steals energy she could not afford to lose, so she stayed in her lane and kept moving. Motherhood sharpened her skills. It taught her patience under pressure, decision-making under uncertainty, empathy without weakness. These were not obstacles, these were training. Some single mothers built businesses from kitchens and garages. Some climbed corporate ladders carrying guilt and determination together. Some created communities because no one created one for them. Success wore many faces, but the strength behind it was the same. America often tells single mothers what they lack, rarely what they carry, rarely what they overcome, rarely what they build. She learned to negotiate with life daily, balancing risk and stability, dreams and rent, ambition and bedtime stories. She became strategic, not from theory, but from survival. Progress came slowly, then suddenly. One idea grew roots, one client became many, one opportunity changed everything. She did not celebrate loudly because survival taught her caution, but inside she knew something had shifted. She became the woman she once needed. She mentored without titles, she led without permission. She lifted others while rising because she remembered loneliness at the bottom. Success did not erase the struggle, it honored it. Every achievement carried memories of nights she almost quit. Mornings she cried silently so her child would not hear. Her child grew watching strength in motion, learning that courage looks like consistency, learning that limits are not permanent, learning that love can build empires. Single mothers who build empires do not chase applause. They chase security, freedom, legacy. They build not for ego, but for generations. Some of them became household names. Some remained unknown. But impact is not measured by fame. It is measured by lives changed, by examples set, by cycles broken. She did not wake up brave. She became brave by choosing responsibility over fear again and again. Courage was not loud. It was routine. There were costs no one talks about. Loneliness, burnout, missed moments. Yet she accepted them, not only as sacrifice, but as investment.
When she finally stood where she once dreamed of standing, she turned around. She reached back, because real power multiplies when shared. She looked at the world differently now, not as a place that defeated her, but as a place she survived and shaped. Single mothers who built empires are not miracles. They are proof. Proof that pressure creates strength. Proof that love creates discipline. Proof that resilience grows where support is missing. If you are listening to this late at night, tired, doubting yourself, remember this. You are not behind. You are becoming. Empires are built quietly, in kitchens, in cars, in silence and determination. She was told to settle. She chose to rise. And somewhere right now, another single mother is beginning another empire.